Are you ready to learn the easiest forehand in tennis?
Yes.
Let's go.
The easiest forehand in tennis? Surely not, Ben. Surely it's really complicated to play a forehand over the net and in the court.
Many would have you believe, but here at PH Tennis, we are all about efficiency, simplicity, and essentially honesty.
Yes.
Right? You do not need to overcomplicate tennis. There is so many things you can do to make your life easier that a lot of other coaches, for some reason, just won't tell you.
It's because they want their money, Ben.
That might be it, but all we want is you to hit that subscribe button.
Oh,
That's so good.
Oh, God. We don't need to overcomplicate things. We don't need to make it more difficult. We are trying to make tennis as simple as possible.
Yes, because simple is easy. Easy means you can get on court, you can start playing, and tennis is fun.
Yes.
Not complicated.
Yes. If you want tennis made simple and you're a beginner and you want to get involved in this wonderful game, we have an online course for you. The link will be in the description, as well as anywhere you see our logo. So check out that course. It takes you through everything from tactics, as well as forehands, backhands, serves, volleys, the etiquette you might need when on a tennis court. It's got you covered, so check that out. But for now, let's get on with playing the easiest forehand in the world. All right, we've teased you long enough. Time to get into it.
Yeah, the easiest shot in tennis. And the way we're going to make this so easy, the way we're going to simplify, is we're actually going to take a lot of the movement out of your racket. There is a misconception in the world of tennis that your racket is the most important thing. And ultimately it isn't, because if you think about it, you don't actually move a tennis racket. You hold a tennis racket whilst you move your body.
It sounds like a technicality, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, well, and what it does is it enables you to start thinking about how your body is moving rather than worrying about this heavy, cumbersome, wild tool in your hand. Because if you can move your body in a slow, steady, careful way, the racket will just come along for the ride with you. So ultimately, stop worrying about the racket and just get your focus into your hands. And most importantly, it is your hands moving forwards that we are looking for. Every time you swing your racket back, you move your hand back behind you, you are adding complexity. That complexity might be beneficial in the future when you want to start adding some spin and some power, but this is the easiest forehand we are talking about, and the easiest forehand starts from zero, you will have heard about in many of our other videos, and just travels forwards. Just like this. Shot, Joe. So you will have seen in previous videos of ours that you're going to get your racket lined up behind the ball and then you're going to stop, move, stop, play. And this is a play we are now looking at. From zero, the point where your racket is lined up behind the ball, all you need to do from there is swing that racket forwards. The speed you use, the power, whatever you want to call it, we are going to simplify into a sensation. Joe, what does it feel like when you play this shot?
It feels like a push spin.
Yep. So Joe is just pushing his hand forwards, and by pushing his hand forwards, there is no chance that he's going to miss the ball completely because he's already lined it up, and as soon as you've lined up and just moved forwards, there's no possible way the ball could disappear past. A push is a very easy sensation to perform because every single one of you who's watching this has pushed something before. It's not a hit, it's not a touch, it's not a whip or a roll or a brush, it's just a push. You start with your hand in front and you move it further forwards. Small, strong, simple movement that is going to, as you can see, consistently do enough to get the ball over the net.
Yes, and it's really important to engage that idea of the push. I think it's all of the technical stuff follows if you can channel that idea. I'm pushing my hand forward. And if you push, a push doesn't come from back here. If I was going to hit Ben, I would take my hand back and hit him. If I was going to push Ben, my hand would start here and then go forward. If we can channel that sensation, everything else falls into place. And you may not believe us. Many have not, but they have all been proved wrong.
Yeah, and that's a really, really important point to make. This is the easiest forehand to get you started in tennis. It is by no means comprehensive, and even though professional players will sometimes use it, it is certainly not an advanced movement pattern. But what is the point of tennis? It is to get the ball over the net and inside the lines. Can you do that using a push? Yes, you can. So if you can do it over and over and over again without missing, you're going to start playing the game of tennis. Maybe not as beautifully as you'd like or as stylishly as a coach would demand. Yet, but you are fulfilling the core concept of the sport. Getting the ball over the net and in the court, hopefully more often than your opponent. And as Andre Agassi once said, show me someone who never misses and I will show you their trophy cabinet. Sage words indeed.
Indeed.
So that tactic is also covered in our online course, Couch to Court, which, as Joe said earlier, you can find in the description below. And it will also come up in many of our other brilliant coaching videos where we give you all this kind of practical, useful advice that's going to get you on court and having fun as quickly as possible.
Yes, let's make tennis easy. As always, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, so you never miss a thing from PH Tennis.